Alright, guys are haters. I get hella girls. Uh, but be careful, part two. Um, man, though, what was I even talking about? This was 2 seconds ago. I'm recording this right afterwards. Where did I end? ADHD, man, can be a bitch. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, but like, if you're gonna, my one word of advice really is, don't don't fuck around on your girl. Oh, that's what. Yeah, my girls. And so I've had two like serious relationships, and both fucked up because of me. Um, I mean, the second one's questionable because some ridiculous shit happened on her part, and while I'm on this trip, oh man, on this trip I'm gone and all this. But my first girl, man, she was just such an amazing person. You know, it's like one of those people that you don't meet every day, and really special and beautiful and all that. And I never cheated on her, but oh, that's the other thing. So many people are like, you cheated on her, you cheated on her. Like everyone knows you cheated on her, and so like you can't deny it. Like I don't know why you're denying lying. I actually never cheated on her. But I talked to other girls to like because I that's just kind of like in my nature to be flirty and like kind of like a weakness, and it made me feel like cool, like other girls are like, oh, you're so cute, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, hey, what's up, texting them, and I mean nothing more than that ever happened, but that's still stupid. I mean like I cared so much about her that why would I risk that to feel cool by just flirting with another girl, like just talking, like that's just a stupid way, that's just a stupid thing to lose a relationship over. And so yeah, I mean like I basically lost that relationship because I was talking to other girls, just talking, but that was too much for her. I mean, and that's I mean, I wish we could have worked it out and talked about it more. Communication's so big in relationships, man, because if you know exactly what the other person's thinking all the time, it's a piece of cake. Simple as that. I feel like I care about you, like I care about you. This is what I'm doing. This is what you're doing. Like it's just everything's out in the open. There's trust, communication. Lack of communication though, because like she finds out I'm talking to this girl, and then she thinks I'm getting with her, and there's no communication. I'm like, no, no, no. But then people are like, yeah, 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 and then there's no communication, and then she can think all these crazy things, because that's just like what happens to your mind. It goes crazy. So, uh, yeah, I just talked to other girls, and after a while, she was like, I'm not having it. So relationship one, serious relationship number one, ended because I was talking to other girls. And so that's like what I'm saying. Like it can be a bad thing to be like really, really, really fly with the girls, but for real. Um, relationship number two, another serious relationship, pretty long term. Um, and that one, man, I actually went through a stage of depression in my life, kind of starting from the end of the first relationship. Um, didn't really realize I was depressed until recently, which is crazy. I mean, I never thought I'd be depressed because I'm like always like so like having a good time, like fun, life of the party, all that shit. And so but now I realize I wasn't doing anything with my life. I was depressed, just sitting on the couch doing nothing, partying all the time, like not really doing anything productive. And so I became really self-destructive because I didn't realize I was depressed. So I couldn't like get help with that, or just realize that and kind of try to change and like be productive about it. Like I'm depressed, like I need to get out of this. I didn't realize, and so I was living day-to-day life, and I hooked up with other girls when she was out of town home because we went to the same school, but she's from California, and I would party and I would get blacked out, and I don't care what you say about like the truth comes out when you're drunk, like your true like desires, whatever, blah blah blah. No, like I would be like, I don't want to cheat on her. I don't want to hook up with anyone, and then get wasted and black out. And what happens when you waste and black out is not like the truth come out. Like your animal instincts kick in and you go away. Like what you want goes away, and animal instincts kick in when you're blacked out. That's what happens. I mean, that's a fact. You can look it up. And your animal instincts are eating, like shitting and pissing, sleeping, reproduction, and whatever. So, like, I mean, when you're wasted, you're just like that's why you drink more. You're like, all you want to do is drink and fuck, and you want to sleep, and it's just crazy. And so like my true self was not shown through that, um, contrary to what you might think. Um, and man, like I would wake up the next day or whatever, and someone's like, "This happened," and I'm like it's the worst feeling ever. And so like, I mean, she found out about it obviously, and I mean, this happened more than once too, and so it's just like it happened a couple times, and man, so having lots of girls like you or whatever, having the possibility to get with girls can be really bad, especially when you get blacked out or whatever, get wasted, and so you really got to be careful. So that ruined that relationship kind of. I mean, there's because we kind of got over that, and then I left for the trip, and she needs to have a guy in her life or whatever, and I wasn't there, and like one of my homies kind of swooped in as soon as I left too. Like, just started spitting game right away because he's a bitch and couldn't do it when I was there, and she was insecure and stuff. So that was that, and that's fucked up, man. I'm still on the trip, and so I don't even know what's really going on. But I mean, the root, the kind of like the start from her being insecure and needing a guy is because like she's insecure because I cheated on her, and so she's not feeling insecure with herself. Like why would someone do that to me? Why would he do that to me? Feeling insecure about our relationship, my feelings to her, and herself. So I mean, I do have a root cause, but we did kind of like work things out, and then what happened was really shady. So I got kind of fucked over on that and played a little bit, but back a long ways, I did start kind of that cycle. I just got off on another rant, but I've been thinking about that a lot because it's recent, man. It's fucked up. I'm gonna have to go handle some business when I get back to P Town, man. This dude is a clown too, and that's the craziest part because like that she's just looking for anything to feel secure, like have a man in her life. Because the dude that she's like that she picked or whatever is this guy that's been spitting so hard and saying like ridiculous shit, and everyone knows he's not like a really good person, and so like there's no reason that she would actually be interested in him other than he's just saying all this stuff that she wants to hear because like he's his number one goal is to get with her, so of course he's being like super nice and like a good guy, and he's nice, a piece of shit, and like everybody knows it too. So she's really confused and whatever. I drink water out of a beer mug because I'm in Serbia. We don't have cups here. But yeah, so that's fucked up. I mean, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. But it's really, I mean, it has helped me do some like soul searching and realize these things. You got to be a good person. Um, So that's what I've been doing. I've been working on myself and becoming a better person. And that's important, man. When you're living day-to-day life, every day you wake up and you go to school and you go to work and you party on the weekends and like you're living that weekend to weekend lifestyle, you're not thinking about the bigger picture really. You're thinking about like what I want to do, what's gonna be fun, all this shit, and so it's been really good for me to get out of that and like really kind of realize that I was depressed and self-destructive in a lot of ways, and so I feel much better, and I've just totally changed my views on a lot of things, man. It's crazy. I'm not even like the same person, which is really weird. Looking back at the old me, like, I was having so much fun. Like during that, like I wasn't really like I thought I was. I was like depressed and like not actually enjoying life, but I was living in the moment or whatever, and looking back, it's like it's actually real talk right now. It's actually scary to look back at who I was and be like, you're capable of that shit. Like wow, man, you fucked up your whole life in every aspect, not just with the girls, with my family, with my friends, just alienating people, being a dick, being a bad person, not being productive, not giving myself what I needed. Um, Life, man, it's crazy. But I got out of that, and I'm a better person now, and that's what's important, really. I mean, I wish I could go back and not do that, but sometimes it takes ridiculous shit to make you change, and so this is the new me, and I'm unhappy about the whole situation, but I'm genuinely a happier person now, so it's good. It's good. I'm just pouring my soul to YouTube right now. But nobody's watching, so it's all good. If I actually blow up on YouTube and people start watching my videos, it's gonna be freaking hilarious. People are gonna be like, "What is wrong with this kid?" Anyways, it's kind of like my little outlet from Serbia with love, peace, ciao, all those good things.